Knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I'm nervous, but on the surface I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting. Dun, 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 dun.
Kamala Harris, Barack Obama, and the Democrats, they are relying so heavily on all these celebrity endorsements. They're relying on rappers, entertainers, singers, comedians. They need all of these people to come out and entertain people to distract them from the real issues because they have nothing. And the bad thing for the Democrats here is no one cares. Nobody gives a shit about what these celebrities, these rich Hollywood celebrities living in mansions, living in compounds, giant fences, security. Nobody gives a damn what they have to say. These people don't understand the lives of everyday normal citizens. And so Kamala Harris, she starts her campaign out there with Meg Thee Stallion shaking her ass in Atlanta. Got Quavo out there. Now you got Barack Obama rapping with Eminem. Usher, tap dance out there. Clearly something going on with Diddy. That's a different story. Had Fat Lizzo. So many of these celebrities. Taylor Swift came out there. I'm supporting Kamala Harris because I want people to get abortions. Damn World War III. Damn the economy, damn crime doesn't concern her because she has a bunker, she has security, and she's a billionaire. So she doesn't give a shit. So these celebrities are trying to push a message for the Democrat Party, and the Democrats need these celebrities in order to even get people to show up to even listen to them because the Democrat Party is trash. Kamala Harris is one of the worst candidates, probably the worst candidate in American history. Let's look at Trump talking about how the Democrats need to rely on celebrities in order to even bring in a crowd when they have a rally.
You know, the reason they bring them out, and other people, they're bringing out all these other people. You know, nobody goes to their rallies. Nobody goes there. So you know what they do? They bring in so-called stars that I've never even heard of. You know, these are not stars to me. These are not stars to me. But they bring out some people. And what happens is the star comes in, they get a little bit of a crowd. They don't get crowds like this, and they have guitars. I don't, okay? I got nothing up here.
Obama has lost his magic. He's desperately trying to claw back, to reach for that influence that he had back in, 07, 08. He's desperately trying to reach that level again, trying to get that magic. But it's gone. It's gone. And there were specific circumstances. If you really think about why Barack Obama was so influential back in 2008, there was specific circumstances that led to this. We had George Bush, one of the least popular presidents in modern times, had the Iraq War. It was only a few years old at that point, so it was still high on Americans' minds. People weren't ignoring it like they do right now. The housing crash, the housing market crash started in 06, but really hit hard in 07. Everybody's blaming Bush. Social media was nowhere near as powerful. We had MySpace, a couple of other ones, but there was no Facebook, Instagram. YouTube was brand spanking new. So the mainstream media was extremely powerful. In fact, the mainstream media was able to set the agenda. So a lot of what Obama was doing was really pushed and hyped by the mainstream media. And this is where everybody had to go to get their news. And the Democrat Party weren't as demonic. The Democrat Party has completely fallen off a cliff recently. These people are sick right now. But this all led to Barack Obama being extremely influential. This is a completely different time, man. People can talk to each other. People don't need to rely on the media. You got Twitter, we got Truth Social, got YouTube. Don't need to rely on the mainstream media's lies anymore. So now Barack Obama, with his demonic party, how the party has fallen, is trying to sell a shit sandwich to the American people. Deep down inside, this is a smart man. He knows Kamala Harris is trash, but he has to try to sell her anyway because Orange Man bad. And it's very hard to sell. And the fact is that he was used to everybody loving him. Everywhere he went, he was very popular. He was so popular that he carried a blue wave into the White House back in 2008. But he's facing something that he never thought about. He's facing black men turning away from the Democrat Party in droves. He's turning away from an enormous loss of influence in the Democrat Party. And because he's selling a bad product, he goes out there to try to guilt trip black men, saying, look, man, you are black. You need to vote for Kamala because we said so. And if you don't do it, then you must hate yourself and you're misogynist. Let's listen to some of it.
The same kinds of energy and turnout
in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities, as we saw when I was running. And you're thinking about sitting out, and you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that, because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down. That's not acceptable.
So he received a lot of backlash for this. Rapping Obama tried to lecture black men like he was their father or something. Talking about that's unacceptable. Are you out of your fucking mind? But he received a lot of backlash. Let's listen to some of this social media clapback.
I want Barack Obama and every Democrat out there to know you do not own black people. We are not slaves. Our chains are gone. We do not owe you anything, and we don't have to give you an account for how we choose to vote.
The Democrats then unleashed Barack Obama into the wild to shame us black men for not supporting Kamala Harris, despite the fact that she's yet to unveil any policies that represent our interests. But if it was a white politician shaming other white men for not voting based on identity politics, y'all would call him racist. Why is it okay for Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, and all these other people that supposedly look like me? Why is it okay for them to get on TV and shame me for not voting for them simply because they look like me? That is racist, brother. I don't know how else to put it. That is racism. I don't have to vote for Kamala because she's quote unquote black. Just like I shouldn't have voted for yo because you got up there, you tap dance for the establishment, and you ain't do a goddamn for the black people that put you in office. You, brother.
So at this point in 2024, Obama is reduced to rapping and guilt tripping to get votes. How the mighty have fallen. One of the most popular presidents we've seen. A great orator, gave all those speeches, got people all hyped and emotional. He was great at drawing crowds. I remember he went to Germany, drew 2 million people in Europe. Look at him now, in a room with a handful of people, trying to guilt trip them into voting the way he wants them to vote. And up here in Detroit, rapping. But he had to bring Eminem with him because otherwise nobody would have showed up. I mean, this is just completely embarrassing. Completely embarrassing. It wasn't a bad song. That's actually a great song. But this ain't the time, man. The problem is the Democrats do things like this. They bring out entertainers. They try to get you emotional hype, scare tactics to avoid talking about the things that really matter. Like crime, like the economy, like illegal immigration, stuff like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. What do you think about Obama rapping? Was it the right time? Were you okay with him rapping out there and just giving hype and substance, scare tactics, not really digging deep into policies, not talking about how trash Detroit really is and how Kamala could help Detroit? No. Didn't talk about that. Orange man bad, and let me rap for you. What do you think about this? What do you think about Obama lecturing black men and telling them that they must be misogynists? Like, share, and subscribe for more honest conservative commentary. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.